warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. Today we are going to talk about the hygiene in the production of product. The concept of product in the Islamic economy emphasize the useful of the production and the useful of goods and service to consumer with the optimum use of the resources. The production process will ensure that the raw material and the human resource are fully utilized to produce the goods and provide the maximum satisfaction to the consumer in order to meet their living and religion's demand. The attitude of maintaining hygiene is very demanding in Islam. Islam encourage its people to practice the cleanliness, and they include the process of hygiene, home, place, and so on. Okay, but today we want to focus about the hygiene in the product production. We need to make sure the cleanliness as the culture in our life. The production term has to make sure that everything associated to the production is in a good condition and clean.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Regarding to our topic of hygiene in production of product in Islamic context, many people actually think if there is no pig or alcohol, it will consider the product is halal. Unfortunately, they are wrong, because the concept of halal in product also related with hygiene in Islam. We must follow the Islamic law in order to keep the hygiene of the product. The processing, the preparing and the storing phase must not have any connection that does not meet the requirement in order to keep the product as clean as they could. The processing and the manufacture product must free from the impurities, or else we cannot simply say that product follow the concept of hygiene in Islamic context.
The important thing that a production need to make an output is a hygiene. The good quality of product will occur the good image of company, and the bad quality of product will occur the bad image of a company. So hygiene always must be a priority, because in Islam also state that hygiene is half of our iman. To make an output, the quality of raw material also emphasize where the raw material come from, on how the worker handling the process to make an output, how they care about the hygiene. Company must be careful in handling the product before the product reach to the customer. Is it because customer have the right to give a feedback or to complain to the JAKIM about the hygiene of product? And is it become a reason to some a company that JAKIM can withdraw their halal certificate? For example, the latest one news, the famous shop of cake, is it secret recipe, JAKIM withdraw their halal certificate because of the issue of hygiene of their shop. And is it a violation of compliance with halal certification stand?
The impact implementation hygiene in production of product. The first, avoid disease from being spread to customer. The main cause of the spread of the disease is through poor hygiene. For example, the worker does not wash their hand before handling the production of the product. This would let the bad bacteria spreading through the product. If the situation not being controlled, the customer can get disease from consuming the product. To avoid the disease from being spread is give more attention to employee, personal hygiene, premise and equipment hygiene. Second, quality of product. To get the good quality of product, the worker should use the new and fresh raw material to keep hygiene. Because the good quality product come from material that they preserve its hygiene. Through the preserve of quality in product, we can actually increase the customer confidence and trust. In the current situation, we can see they can sit together and enjoy the product which prepared properly using the concept of hygiene in Islamic context without doubt.
have seen the emphasis of the cleanliness in terms of the worker, place, and the raw material. Okay, for the worker need to maintain his or her cleanliness as on the fingerprint, trim, and also grooming to keep the basic daily routine. Okay, they also need to wear a proper attire and so on. Okay, why we should maintain the cleanliness of the place? Okay, the place of the production. This is because we want to avoid the disease that can be spread. Disease can spread because of the place is dirty. Then we also want to make sure our product is have the quality. Okay, so we can show to the non-Muslim that our product is good. Okay, for the raw material, the production of the company need to make sure that the raw material used are still good and in a good condition and ready to use. This is because we want to avoid customer complaint about our product. This can affect our company name and also our reputation. Okay, therefore, Islam require us to keep the clean because it will give a big effect in our life. Okay, in Islam, Hadith Mizi said, cleanliness is a part of the faith. And in the Surah Al-Baqarah, verily Allah love those who repent and those who are clean.